life, and I really don't foresee any problem dealing with the public now at all.
Okay, and Mr. Simpson, we've been, since we've been made aware that you're requesting to live in Florida, I've asked Captain Sean Rudy to come to today's hearing and explain the pre-release and interstate compact process for us. Captain Rudy is an officer with the Nevada Division of Parole and Probation. He's also the Interstate Compact Commissioner for the state of Nevada, so I'm going to ask him to come forward. And again, these are things that would happen behind the scenes with any hearing that we would have. But because we have a crowd of people that are asking questions, we thought it would be best to have Captain Rudy present to explain it to everyone.
Thank you. I mean, I could easily stay in Nevada, but I don't think you guys want me here.
No comments.
Good morning, Captain Sean Rudy from the Department of Public Safety, Division of Parole and Probation. As Chairman Bisbee shared with you, I serve two roles. I'm a captain with the Division of Parole and Probation for headquarters, and I also serve as the commissioner for Nevada for the Interstate Compact. When it comes to the Interstate Compact, the things that are looked at is what is your support system in that other state? Are you a resident of the other state as defined by the compact, meaning that you were living there for at least a year prior to the date that you committed the offense? Or do you have resident family there that can serve as your support system? And resident family is fairly specific, but adult siblings and adult children can serve as your resident family sponsor to provide you with that tie to the other state that would allow you to qualify for a transfer. But that's just the first part of it. First, we have to establish what your support system is and whether or not you qualify for that transfer, and then you make the determination if it's in your best interest to request that transfer for you. Once we make that decision,
all that is called scrutinizing.
Which includes,
that's all they doing. They coming with from the left, they coming from the right, up the middle, talking about would you be able to be with society? Would you be able to function society?
In this case, would be Nevada. But also by the receiving state.
I know a lot of people in prison go through this shit, but because it's on air, they gonna definitely scrutinize it. Because the media got a hold of this shit, and they gonna hammer them. And I don't feel sorry for them. I'm gonna tell you that shit straight up. This motherfucker should have stopped fucking with these people. And Luke took, you gotta keep going through all this madness. You fucking 70 years old. Unbelievable.
I understand that Nevada has the authority to come and return you to Nevada to answer for those violations. Once we obtain that signed offender application, we will process that along with the other paperwork and documents that we need to submit to the other state. And they will then have up to 45 days to conduct their investigation on whether or not you qualify for the transfer and whether or not you have a valid plan of supervision. Once they determine that, their caseworkers will forward that through their compact office back to the Nevada compact office. And once we have a decision by that other state, then that would be provided to you through your case manager at the Department of Corrections. That's how the Interstate Compact part works. On the pre-release side, we have pre-release specialists who work closely with the caseworkers at the Nevada Department of Corrections, and they help to develop that valid plan of supervision we were talking about. What is your plan of release? Where do you want to go to? Who's your support system? Once they make that determination, they process the information that's necessary. And in this case, if you were to apply for an interstate compact, our pre-release specialists would be the ones to forward those documents to the other state for their consideration. Once the determination was made and once a valid plan was developed, then they would work with your caseworker
this shit is crazy.
Set up your release.
It's like they sitting there reading this fucking shit off of paper, but these motherfuckers memorize all this shit. you got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do. You got to do. This shit is mind-boggling. It's fucking drilling shit to his head. Shit's crazy. I feel sorry for him though, because he ain't learned his lesson.
Mr. Laverne, I'm going to defer to the two of you and Mr. Simpson. We'd like Mr. Simpson to be able to tell us anything else he'd like to tell us. We'd also like to hear from one of the supporters if one of them wishes to make a brief statement to the board. And we would also like to hear your statement, Mr. Laverne. So I'm going to put that back to you as to what order you want those three things to happen.
We're going to hear from We're going to hear from Mr. Simpson's daughter, Arnell Simpson, first, and then I'll make remarks.
And Officer Batista, if you will make that switch for us, please.
Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. If you will give us your name and for the record and your relationship to Mr. Simpson.
Yes, I'm Arnell Simpson, my dad's oldest child of 4.
Okay, Ms. Simpson, welcome, and feel free to speak.
Thank you. I'm a little nervous, so bear with me.
So are we.
I know it's a lot. As you know, I'm here on behalf of my family for the purpose of expressing what we believe is the true character of my father. No one really knows how much we have been through. This ordeal in the last 9 years. Excuse me. My experience with him is that he's like my best friend and my rock. And as a family, we recognize that he is not the perfect man, but he's clearly a man and a father who has done his best to behave in a way that speaks to his overall nature and character, which is always to be positive no matter what. He has spent the last 9 years in Lovelock, as we all know, and has been a perfect inmate, following all the rules and making the best of the situation, which is truly amazing to me under the circumstances. The choice that he made 9 years ago, that resulted in the sentencing.
This man better wake up
and wrong,
and don't try to get himself caught up
to what he
in nothing.
was trying to achieve.
Because they will take the key and throw it underneath the fucking fence and don't give a damn.
To celebrate a wedding.
Because remember,
Have a very good friend.
it looked like a setup when he 9 years ago. It sounded like it.
My dad recognizes that he took the wrong
He
approach.
felt that it was a setup, or his arrogance.
He could have handled the situation
His
differently.
arrogance might have fucked him over while he wound up doing 9 years. But
And family know
at the end of the day, he better use his fucking mind, his head,
lead
leave these people alone.
Intentions were not
Move on with your life, baby.
to go in
Move on.
and to make the wrong decision at the wrong time. Throughout this ordeal, we have remained close. We have stayed strong. And I, for myself, am grateful.